everyone, welcome to Homestead and Hustle. Today we're going to make a pizza casserole that's perfect for when you have that pizza craving but don't want all the carbs. Recipe is really just the spinach souffle recipe that I did on an earlier video, which I will link that below, and plus the recipe. And what it is, it's that recipe minus the spinach, though you could put the spinach in if you wanted to, but it's a single recipe in a larger pan that makes the crust of the pizza casserole. So what I do is I'll quickly go over the ingredients again. I start with 4 tablespoons of flour, which I use the King Arthur's the white whole wheat Stoneground flour. And if you want to make it really low carb, you can use something like almond flour, which I have a friend, actually our daughter's fiance uses almond flour, and he says it works just fine in this particular recipe. And then you're going to use 3 eggs, which I already have them cracked and ready to go. And these are eggs from our chickens on our homestead. And then you're just going to whisk that together real well and try to get all the lumps out. Okay, once you get all that smooth, you're going to add your cheese. And you're going to add, you can add any cheese you want. You can actually use mozzarella cheese. I like to use several different cheeses in mine, and this is for the crust part. So the topping you can add, I usually add mozzarella or just a mixture of cheeses. It's really up to you. The crust part, I'm going to use Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. It's a blend of the two together. And you're going to use about ½ pound. It doesn't have to be perfect science on this, but you know, just mix that in. And then you're going to add your ½ pound of cottage cheese, which I already have it measured out here. And you're going to just basically carefully fold it. You don't want to whip it, because it'll make it too milky. Okay, and because this is going to be an Italian dish, like you want it to taste like pizza, for the crust, I use an Italian style herb. It's whichever one you want to use. And you do it to taste. Like I said, I made this up. So you're going to just I put quite a bit in. Because you want to kind of get the egg taste out of the crust. This is going to be the crust. And then I put in some garlic powder. And you can still salt and pepper this if you want. And then you're going to give that a good mix. Now, after you have it all mixed up, you're going to want to put it in a greased pan. Now, I use just a regular casserole pan. If you really want the feel of a pizza, you're welcome to put it in a round one. But this is just a regular casserole dish, probably about 9 by 12, 13 or something like that. But anyway, you're just gonna pour it in. Make sure it's greased or this cheese will stick and you'll be very sad. And then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 until it's done. Now on the souffle recipe, it takes about 45 minutes. Oops. It takes about 45 minutes for it to cook. This is not going to take as long because it's all thinned out. It's going to be more of a thin, souffle here, really. But it's really this is going to be the crust of the pizza casserole. And it's going to be kind of thin. So it's only going to take about 20 minutes to cook. So you'll have to just watch it until it's brown. And just keep an eye on it. Depending on your oven is how long it takes. Mine takes about 20 minutes. Okay. And then you get it all spread out evenly. And then I like to go ahead and top it one more time with my Italian seasoning and garlic. I like to have it a full Italian flavor and get out the egg taste. And this is what this does. So, but this is up to you. You're gonna have to do it to your taste and to your liking. The great part about cooking your own food, you get to make it like you want. And also at the end of this video, when I went to go pick up these ingredients, I had to go pick up some cottage cheese at Dollar General. I'm going to show you the little surprise I got when I was at Dollar General. And so I'm going to show you that at the end of this video. So let's pop this in the oven. Okay, it's done. It only took about 20 minutes to make. This is going to be a very fast recipe for you. It's not going to take long at all to make. Now what we're going to do is let it cool, because you don't want to add your sauce while it's really, really hot, but you do want to add it while it's warm. So we're going to let it cool for about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to add the sauce, cheese, and your toppings, and then we'll show you what that looks like. And while it's cooling, I'm going to go ahead and show you my experience at Dollar General, and then we'll come back and put the sauce and toppings on. I'm in Dollar General. This cat is actually at the cat food. Hey kitty kitty, are you shopping for cat food? It ripped open. This cat is in Dollar General. It ripped open this cat food and is eating it. Okay, it's cool enough now. Let's add the toppings. You're going to add your sauce, your cheese, and any of your favorite toppings that you would usually eat on your pizza. Isn't that crazy about that cat? I actually end up telling the employees that there was a cat in there, and they said, "Oh, what's she doing?" And I was like, "Well, she's eating some cat food back there." She opened up a bag and is eating cat food. And they said, yes, she actually came in a couple of days ago and had kittens in the store somewhere, and they don't know where the kittens are. So they're hoping that she will lead them to the kittens, and they don't want to kick her out because they want the kittens to die. You know, and also it would also cause a smell if the kittens died in there. So, so only in the country would they probably keep the cat in there. Anyway, I thought it was kind of awesome, but I thought I was going to have another rescue cat on my hand. Anyway, you just put your favorite spaghetti or pizza sauce on there. And then I'm going to use mozzarella and a mixture of the Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. You can add any cheese you want to. Any of your favorite. Make this just like you would a pizza. Okay, and then I'm going to add some tomatoes, a mixture of tomatoes and banana peppers from our garden, and then some of our ground pork from the pigs that we processed. So, and it's ground pork that I have already cooked and drained really well, and I'm just going to top it with that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Now we're gonna pop it back in the oven until the cheese is melted. The pizza casserole is done and it smells so good. It smells just like pizza. Add yourself a side salad from your garden and you have a complete low-carb meal. It is just wonderful. We make this about once a week and we just love this recipe. Thank you for joining me today, and God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.